I remember not wanting to go to the street party. I don't know why, but I didn't want to go to the street party. I was only 7. So, you know, I probably would. No, I wouldn't have been 7. I wouldn't have had my birthday. So I wasn't 7. I was 6.5, but I didn't want to go to the party. But what I do remember, and this always upsets me, I've told these people tales so many times, because I was 7 before I got to know my father. Although he'd been back in 1940 after Dunkirk, I wasn't even 2, so I didn't remember him. My brother and sister did, because they were that much older. My sister was 4 years older than me. My brother was 5.5 years older than me, so they remembered him, but I didn't. And my mother had 6th sense, and this day she said, I'm just going to pop across to the shops. What she was going was to get something for Father's tea, even though she hadn't been told he was coming home. She just knew it. And the shops were only like sort of Melbourne, you know, literally across the road. So she left the front door open. And 5 minutes after she'd gone, this soldier walked in. And I was quite shy, and we had a circular dining table with the big cloth on, you know, big chenille draped cloth. But it had a round base. And when strangers came in, I always dived in there and sat on the base. And, of course, Jim and Connie were all over him, you know. That was their daddy. And they dragged me out from under the table, and they said, look, it's your daddy. And I said, that's not my daddy, that's my daddy. That was the photograph on the sideboard, that was my daddy. No, that's not my daddy. I tried to get away. Then Mother appeared at the door. And she just said, Jim. Well, she wouldn't have done that with anybody else, would she? And I said, it still gets to me because it was so moving that she just put her arms up, you know. So then I accepted him, but I wouldn't accept him before that because I didn't recognise him. And it took me a little while to get used to him, even so. And as I say, I've always resented that. You know, I mean, these people say, oh, and then, of course, they go away for 6 months. My dad was away for 7 years, and I didn't see him. So anyway, but he was a lovely man. Considering he was a soldier, he was the gentlest person you could imagine. And still miss the two of them.